Good afternoon, everyone. Fantastic turnout. And I think a well-deserved turnout is going to be a lot of fantastic players, superb players, young ones, senior ones, at the top of their game in this final. And I think it's going to be a right spectacle for the league. It's been a great season and great journey for us. I think the best part of it is there's been good ups and downs. There's been good challenges. There's been some adversity. There's been games that we've been unhappy with our performance. There's been times where I've got it wrong. And I think through that process, we've got stronger, we've evolved, and we've continued to move forward. We did that last year, and we had the challenge of players in and out. This year, we didn't anticipate having that as much with the injuries, and then obviously the Euros we still did. But what the players, the staff have continued to do is find a way to try and take small steps forward each week. And it's put us in this great position now, which is disappointing from being 2 points off the Shield, but winning a semi-final, the way that Sink and the group played in that game was inspiring. And the group is focused, the group is excited for a great game tomorrow.
Just to echo what Mark said, it's been quite the journey this year, and obviously last year, with the way it ended for us at home in a semi-final, you know, leaving I think it was like 20,000 fans disappointed, and I think our motto this year has been unfinished business, and our goal was to host that playoff game, win it, and then make our way to the championship, and here we are, getting ready to play, you know, the Shield winners, probably the most consistent team throughout the course of the season. Both teams are peaking at the right time, and just, yeah, excited to get on the field and practice this afternoon and get it going tomorrow.
We'll now open up the questions. I will start one off as you guys raise your hands. Get Jackie or Patrick's attention for a microphone. Coach, you guys have lost once in the last three months. What do you think has been the key to this great run of form you've put together?
It's been a similar pattern than last year. In regards to the more time that these players spend with each other off the field and on the field, the more time we as staff get to work with them and try and continue to grow. We had a plan going into this season, built around the players we had. We adapted, we evolved during this season due to not having everyone available. Sink is one of the very best in the world, and we probably isolated her way too much in the first half of the season. And she's played lower before, at international level, sometimes at club level. I think moving her into the position that we did, starting with the Carolina home game, trying to get her more involved. What we've done is we've been better at creating in the central final thirds going forward. And we haven't taken the opportunity away from Sink from getting in the box and doing what she loves to do. Getting Sink there, small other adjustments, and the combination of just being together. And the plan on how we look right now, how we're playing, I couldn't have predicted this at the beginning. You know, we've been dealt with some challenges, and through that we've grown to get to a place where we are today. The players are the fittest that they've been. They're the sharpest that they've been. You've seen in the last 3-4 games, teams have started to drop off. We've started strong. We've been fresh and started really strong. And towards the end of games, people have. You look at Orlando. Both games we played them. It was the 60th, 75th minute they dropped off. Players are doing great, fit, sharp, focused, excited, and it's just been a joy to be a part of this process with them. And the full staff and full group of players are accountable for where we're at right now in this growth. We lean on Sink, we lean on other leaders in this group to constantly help us, support us to direct the team in the right way. And yeah, feeling is great right now, and excited. You know, we just had a meeting earlier today, and the players want to play now. They're ready to go, and I'm going to try and calm them down this afternoon. Sinky was making fun of me throughout training all day yesterday. She was excited. She just wanted to play, and there's me trying to throw some last-minute tactics in. So we're ready. We're excited.
Yeah.
Mark, a lot of talk about your defense this year and how good it's been. Can you talk about how the return of Catherine Reynolds kind of solidified that and set you on course to, be as good as the defense was?
Yeah, I think number one, we defend as a group, we defend as a team. The evidence of the work that we do in the last game, Rasso was in the 89th, 90th minute, was chasing a ball that was going to give, we're 4-1 up, Orlando a goal kick, and she chases it down with everything she's got to kick it out for a throw for Orlando rather than a goal kick. We're 4-1 up, it's the 90th minute, and she landed like she always lands, a bit awkwardly, and it just shows the mentality. You can't switch it on or off with how this group loves to defend. It was 3 or 4 games ago, 5 games ago, Sinky was on the edge of our 18, blocking a shot that we've talked about ever since. And you can throw Tobin in that mix, the way she pressed from the beginning last week. Lindsay Horan won a header against Orlando. Kennedy was just about to smash it home, and Horan's made a recovery run of 40, 50 yards to head it clear. This team loves to defend, and you look at specifically the backline in AD, start with Kath Reynolds. Kath's a fantastic defender, 1v1 defender, and she loves to defend. I mean, the whole group do. Having Catherine back has been huge. I think she's not valued enough in this league and hasn't been. She was a crucial person we had to get to the Thorns. And I admired her when she was at the Flash and in the way that she did her job consistently to the highest level, and that's what it takes to defend. The whole back line have been tremendous, and it's been a group and team effort. And then AD behind them lot have, she's been, with the support of Britt Eckerstrom and Nadine Angra, those three make a heck of a team. And that's led to AD playing the best soccer of her career. And I think the exciting part is AD is nowhere near where she can go, and we know that because we get to see it every day. I'm excited for you guys because you don't have that feeling right now. You haven't seen the progress that we've seen day in, day out. She's nowhere near her ceiling, and I think that's scary for everyone else. It's exciting for us, and I'm excited to continue to see her grow.
Mark, jumping off that, actually, I was going to ask you about AD French. That progress has been visible on the outside. Is there something from the inside that was a specific moment or specific initiative with her? I mean, obviously playing out of the back, but anything you can point to this season that has seen that progress so significant?
I've had a conversation with different players over the last 5 years of being in the league. When things are going well, you've got to take credit for things going well. The player has to take credit. There's things going right. And if things aren't going well, the player has to be accountable to that. The player is the key part. And good environment, bad environment, good coaching, bad coaching, good team, bad team. A player always has control of what they do day in, day out. It doesn't get better than working with Britt and Nadine Angra as a world-class environment. Not often I use the term master coach or expert coach. I'm not. I'm certainly not that, and I will be in 20, 30 years, hopefully. That's the plan. But Nadine Angra is a master coach. She's been doing this for 2 years. Master coach because she's been studying and learning for the last 10 years as a player how to be the best coach. So remove that elite environment away, AD's responsible for having the best possible mindset, growth mentality, wanting to never take a good performance for granted and grow from it and get better. So the key is how she approached this year. She came in, she was at the level she was at, which was a good level, and every day, every week, every month, she's grown. And me and Nadine talk consistently about it, and with the staff, how can we make sure that we maintain the momentum she's got? And the answer kind of often is stay out the way. She's got this. Her mindset, her mentality, her approach to training. So right now she's flying. And the second that it stops or slows down, we'll be there to remind her, you got yourself in this position of being good. And if it takes a turn, it's up to you again. It starts with individual mindset. She's been fantastic. There's just no way it's slowing down. She's proven that all year, and we're excited for her.
Coach, during the conference call earlier this week, you mentioned that the NWSL was one of the toughest leagues. Kind of describe or kind of give that comparison given your experience. Like, what makes the NWSL the toughest league in your opinion?
I'd be interested on Sink's opinion on this as well. because she's seen other leagues. She's competed in different leagues in this country and obviously playing on the international stage. For me, the coaching staff across every club, the player pool across every club makes it incredibly challenging and tight and competitive every game. And the most exciting thing about this league, it is fast, it's furious, it's intense, it's physical. And there's just not a single moment in a game, and it's something we've been zooming in on the last month. You can't slow down, you can't take your foot off, because everyone wants to win, everyone will do what it takes. Orlando were 4-1 down, and Marta looked like it was 0-0, and Marta was still trying to make it happen in the 92nd minute with the free kick that Sink was making fun of her on. It's relentless. It's absolutely relentless. So I'm interested in how Sink feels about it compared to the other leagues.
Yeah, I just think it's the competitive nature of every game. I think other leagues around the world, you play that one competitive team, every second month or whatever the case is, where in the NWSL it's game in, game out, week in, week out. You're in for a fight. And I mean, this year is a perfect example. We lost to Washington, tied Houston, and here we are in the final. Every game is a battle. Every team has world-class players, and I think it's just the way this league is set up that there's a lot more parity in the league, and every team is very equal, and it's just a matter of who's going to bring it on the day.
North Carolina earlier this week had talked a bit about being excited about playing on this pitch, that it plays fast, it's favorable to them.